Good day everyone. So my topic for today is about the intellectual property under the chapter 5 issues in biotechnology. So for my objectives, first is the student must learn the issues in biotechnology. In the end of the discussion, the student must know the intellectual property issues in biotechnology. So for my introduction, so ano nga ba ang biotechnology? When we say biotechnology, it is the use of biology to develop new products, methods, and organisms intended to improve human health and society. Biotechnology, often referred to as biotech, has existed since the beginning of civilization with the domestication of plants, animals, and the discovery of fermentation. So dahil nga meron tayong tinatawag na biotechnology, syempre hindi rin mawawala ang ating mga biotech. And ano nga ba yung mga rights or accordance sa law ng ating mga biotechs? So what are the intellectual property rights in biotechnology? So first, the intellectual property as they pertain to the biotechnology sector, the concern of legal ownership and exclusive rights to patents, trademarks, and trade secrets. And just like the other industries, intellectual property rights allow biotech firms to establish ownership and protect their products from the threat of competition. So, syempre kapag ka meron mga work yung mga biotech is kailangan nila yung ingatan kasi baka magaya ng ibang biotechnology companies or other industries. So, madidiscuss ko yung mga right na yun, right nila sa patents, trademarks, and trade secrets sa mga susunod na slides. So, what is patent, trademarks, and copyrights in intellectual property? A patent is a type of intellectual property that gives its owner the legal rights to exclude other from making, using, or selling an invention for a limited period of time in exchange for publishing and enabling disclosure of the invention. So when we say patent nga po, it is a type of intellectual property na nagpapatunay na pagmamay-ari ng isang biotech yung isang work na ginawa nila. For example, yung isang biotech is nakaisip siya ng isang invention. So, bago niya yun i-process or gawa ng design or bago niya i-process yung gagawin niyang invention is kukuha muna siya ng patent and then through the process is, kumbaga, right after na matapos niya yung ginawa niyang invention is sa kanya na nakapangalan yun or hindi na pwedeng i-claim or gayahin pa ng iba kasi nga is meron na siyang patent under that and yun ay legalized. Next is the trademark. It is a type of intellectual property consisting of a recognizable sign, design, or expression that identifies product or services from a particular source and distinguish them from others. The trademark owner can be individual, business organization, or any legal entity. So, kapag naman sinabi nating trademark is ito nga yung pagkakakilanlan or kumbaga sa isang company kapag nakita mo yung logo na yun is malalaman mo na agad na yun yung pagmamay-ari nila yung kasi yun yung trademark nila. For example, sa McDonald's. So, trademark nila yung photo na pinopost nila and also the Jollibee. So, meron na silang trademark. Kumbaga, kapag nakakita sa Jollibee, kapag nakakita sila ng red na B, yun na yung trademark nila. Kumbaga is alam na agad ng tao na Jollibee yun. And next is the copyright. A copyright is a type of intellectual property that protects original works of authorship as soon as an author fixes the work in a tangible form of expression. So kapag naman sinabing copyright, syempre yung mga biotech is may mga iniingatan silang mga work. So mostly is syempre is mapopos yun or malalagay sa kung saan saang book or yung mga original works nila. So, kailangan nila ng authorship. So, nangyayari lang yung copyright is kapag may kumuha nung idea nila tapos hindi nilagay kung sino yung author nung work na yon. Kadalasan yung nangyayari is sa mga website. Kumbaga is doon nakapost yung mga works and together with its author, pero kapag may kumuha na nun tapos hindi nila na-cite ng tama yung kung sino yung author ng work na yon, doon na papasok yung tinatawag nating copyright. So, dahil nga may nabanggit ako in the few slide na mga intellectual property law na dapat ingatan and dapat mayroon ng isang biotech. So, what is the intellectual property law? In RA 8293. It shall protect and secure the exclusive rights of scientists, inventors, artists, and other gifted citizens to their intellectual property and creations, particularly when beneficial to the people for such period as provided in this act, and this use of intellectual property bears a social function. So, what is the importance of IP laws? Strong IP rights helps consumer make an educated choice about the safety, reliability, and effectiveness of their purchases. Enforced IP rights ensure products are authentic and of the high quality that consumer recognize and expect. So, itong IP laws na ito is, hindi lang siya magbe-benefit sa mga inventors magbe-benefit din siya sa ating mga consumer kasi once na nakasite lahat ng ginamit nila or nalaman ng mga consumer na safe yung mga ingredients na ginamit nila sa isang product or sa isang invention is syempre maraming mahihikayat na consumer na bumili nun. So, ang benefit nun is sa mga tao and also sa inventors kasi alam nilang safe, and also yung inventor syempre kikita sila ng malaki dun sa isang invention na yun. So, mas maganda talaga kapag meron tayong tinatawag na intellectual property laws. So that would be the end of my report. So here's a quotation according to John Connell. To be a farmer is to be a student forever, for each day brings something new. And here's also my reference, the issues in biotechnology and the biotechnology.